Morning everyone, I hope you're all well. Today is Monday the 11th of January and homeschooling officially starts again today. Oh joy! Yes, we're back to homeschooling again, and I do believe it's the right thing to do because all the COVID numbers started going up when the schools went back. However, it's not a lot of fun for the kids or for the parents, is it really? Let's be honest here. And yeah, so it's 8 o'clock just now. The girls are just getting themselves organised and I'm going to have to get that mess on the desk. Well, it's not a mess, it's my organised craft mess. I'm going to have to get that cleared away so that the girls can use the desk. Let's talk about homeschooling, shall we? Yesterday I was getting really stressed and I could feel my anxiety levels rising, and I thought, what is wrong with me? Then I realised it was because I was worrying about homeschooling again. I was getting anxious because our internet, as you know, doesn't work. We've not got fibre broadband yet. It's an ongoing saga, which I'll talk about later, and it's a nightmare. The girls can basically only get online one at a time, and there are going to be a lot of like Zoom type calls. Brooke's actually got one at 9:30 this morning. So whether or not it's going to work, we don't know. We just need to wait and see whether the internet is playing the game or not. So that was, I think, the main reason for my anxiety was, what if the internet doesn't work and the girls can't get their work and all the rest of it. And my stress levels were going up because I thought, right, I've not got a timetable sorted. I don't know how much they should be doing, and should I be making them work the full day? Abby's work is, she's at higher level now, and it's 30 odd years since I did those subjects and I've not got a clue. I can't help her. And Brooke's work, yeah, I know how to do it. I can get to the answers, but the way they do it now is completely different from the way that I used to work it out. So I was thinking, what if I can't help them? And I was thinking, should I schedule reading time in? Should I have different activities like music and PE and things like that? And I was really getting myself so stressed out. And eventually I thought to myself, right, stop. Let's think about this. Let's be real for a minute. And I realised that yes, my anxiety about the internet is real, but there's nothing I can do about it. We have to just go with the flow. We have done everything in our power to try to get the internet sorted. And the stresses about timetables and making them work the full day and PE and everything, I thought, Fiona, you're trying to compare yourself to all these wonder mummies on social media, and you don't need to be like that. You just need to make sure they complete the work that the school sets them, and you help them as much as you can. If you can't help them, they need to get the school to help them. It's as simple as that. PE, don't worry about PE. Make sure they get a walk at least once a day. I mean, Abby likes to go out for a walk at night anyway with her phone so that she can so that she can like video call her friends, because she gets better internet outside than she does inside. And Brooke can go down to the beach with my mum, or she can take Molly out for a walk, or she can go out on her scooter, anything like that, just to get half an hour's fresh air every day. And as long as they're doing all that, that's good enough. You don't need to be like all these wonderful people on social media that have got it all scheduled and they've got their timetable on the wall. That's not real life, and I bet you anything, when their cameras are turned off, they're not as organised as they look either. So I've decided not to stress out about it. We're going to go with the flow, see what every day brings, and any problems or hurdles that we have, we need to find a way to get past them. And it's as simple as that. On Friday just gone, I took Abby to her school because there was a time that they were allowed to go in to pick up any bits that they needed, and Abby needed to pick up a glockenspiel. That's one of the instruments that she's doing for her music. Now she's got her ukulele, she's got that here, so that was fine, but we were a bit worried that she didn't have a glockenspiel. So I took her to the school, she picked that up, and that's all good. And today I am able to take Brooke up to her school for at a certain time, I can't remember what, I'll need to check the email, to get a jotter, because some of the work that they do, a lot of it's going to be online, but some of it will need to be written down, so they can go up to collect a jotter today. So I will be doing that at some point. So I think we're going to be organised enough. It's going to be fine. But while the girls are getting themselves sorted, I'm going to get this desk. I mean, there's not a lot there, and I know what I'm doing with it. I've just not got time to finish it right now, so I'll need to put it away somewhere neatly at the moment, and then get the desk space. That's the other thing, we've only got one desk. We've got 2 girls on one desk, so luckily a lot of what Abby does doesn't have writing involved, and a lot of what Brooke does doesn't have writing involved. So we're going to have to, every morning when we see what work they've got, we're going to have to sort of decide who's getting a desk when. But it means I'm getting shoved off the desk and I want to be using it. Selfish mummy. So yeah, that's what we're going to do now, and I'm going to get the dishwasher emptied and finish sorting the washing. You might be able to hear the tumble dryer going in the background. It's all go again. I've went from being so chilled out and laid back in the morning to let's get everything done. So I just thought I would come on and introduce this vlog, and I will catch up with you in a wee while. Good morning, Abby. Can tell you're looking forward to homeschooling as much as I am. So have you got any work up yet? Oh, Willow.
Oh, Willow.
Oh, Willow's like, never mind schoolwork, let's play. Oh, good girl. To think that dog didn't know what a toy was when she first came here. That is Molly making that noise, by the way. The wee one is the loudest.
Molly.
Oh. She's like, come on, Willow, play. Oi, missus, get your maths done. See the distractions that we have in the house, eh?
He's only got 2 things. This week up, he's only got 2 things on currently. Daily fitness.
Ugh.
And Scots language lesson 1.
Scots language. Oh, that'll be fun. I take it that'll be because it's coming up to Burns night at the end of the month. You usually do a poem or something, don't you?
It won't be one.
No, I know there won't be one, but you might still do a poem.
I said it won't be fun.
It won't be fun. Oh, it will so. It will. Here's Granny Annie for her coffee. This is the doggy's favourite time of day.
Good boy. Dance.
Good girl.
Good
boy.
Gentle. Good boy. There's Paul.
Good girl.
No, nice. Gentle. Good girl. You're all clever.
So you just missed another issue with homeschooling. Well, Brooke's in the living room trying to get onto Google Meet. I'm hoping that she's got on it, but then the home phone rang and the dog started going ballistic. So A, the internet usually cuts off when the phone rings, and B, she probably couldn't hear anything anyway for the dogs, and I couldn't hear whoever was on the other side of the phone. So jolly good. Right, away, coffeeing. This bit is so satisfying, watching the coffee going into the milk. Oh, how good does that look? Cheers! Cheers! My coffee of choice today is Beanie's Toffee Apple with English Toffee, Skinny Food Co. Skinny Syrup and cream. Yum. Oh,
Right,
more
okay.
treats.
Gentle, gentle, well done. Dance, 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 whatever you may be. Dance, 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 be. Dance, and dance,
Oh,
dance,
Molly.
You're cruel.
Now, gently, Bentley.
Good girl. And Clyde.
Right, what do you do? Dance, sing. What do you do?
Gentle.
So I just take it nicely.
You're just a
Yeah. So we are sitting here having our coffee.
Because it's playtime.
We normally sit either in the craft room or in the living room, but we have been sent to the kitchen today because Abby's in the craft room working and Brooke's in the living room working. Hey ho. Brooke's been doing her exercise that's been posted online. And this keeps happening.
See?
So she's came through here to try and get peace from the dogs. But Granny Annie's decided she's going to join in with her, so I have to film this.
Get it. Just get on, Grandad's here. Oh,
The first thing in a 30-second rest. Star jump.
I've got boots. Oh, bugger off, I'm nearly 70.
Messing about. Go in and get your daughter and come back. Have you got a mask?
Oh no.
Ah,
Ah, you need a mask. She's back. Did you get the daughter? Good, good. Who did you see?
Of the people who were out having their break.
Oh, were there? So quite a few people that are in then.
Mm.
Key workers, kids and vulnerable kids. What teacher gave you the daughter?
Mr. Malcolm.
Oh, did he?
He was looking around like, why are you here? You're meant to be here.
Hello, right, so as you saw there, Brooke ended up going up to the school with my dad because I was waiting for BT to phone with an update on the internet situation, which I'll come to in a minute. So Brooke managed to get her daughter, which was good. She's having a wee break now. Abby's been doing her work and is having a break now, so it's all good. So far, work has been put up for them and that is great. And it turned out that just after Brooke came home, BT did phone. I'm going to give you a quick update. I'm not going to go into the whole saga because most of you know it. Basically, we're waiting. We have finally got fibre broadband in our area. All our neighbours have got it except us because we need a new telegraph pole to be put up because we're too far away from the existing one. So June, we were supposed to get the fibre broadband put in and we are now in January and it still hasn't happened because we haven't had a pole and they were blaming COVID and all the rest of it. We have made complaints to MSPs. We have made complaints to the Telecommunications Ombudsman. They threw that out because they only deal with BT and BT have done everything right. We know BT have done everything right. It's Openreach that's the problem, but we can't. They're not a customer facing company, so you can't complain directly to Openreach. We do not know who to complain to about Openreach. We thought it was the Ombudsman, but clearly it's not. So the latest update is that the pole was meant to be fitted on Saturday. Again, this was about the 6th day, I think, that we'd had. And surprise, surprise, it didn't happen. So I phoned BT yesterday, but they couldn't get in touch with Openreach because it was a Sunday. So they were phoning back today. Basically, Openreach told the contractors that the work had to be carried out on Saturday. They've not done that, so Openreach now have to contact the contractors to find out what's going on, and we'll get another update on Friday. But I'm glad I've got that update because, like I say, we have turned to everybody to try to get help with this. The issue isn't that, oh, we want good internet. The issue is that I've got 2 girls homeschooling, one's in her hires. They cannot do proper Zoom calls. Brooke managed to do that one earlier, but it was all breaking up. And I have got hospital consultant appointments over Zoom that I can't do. And Brooke's got hospital appointments as well that we can't do over Zoom. So there's all these issues. We offered to pay contractors ourselves, like other contractors, to get the pole put up, and you know that would save Openreach from doing it. We got told no, that wasn't an acceptable solution. So we've tried everything we can. I now have the email address for Nicola Sturgeon, the First Minister of Scotland's secretary. So I'm about to email her just to say, look, what are you doing for people in our situation where we've not got decent broadband and we cannot get decent internet connection for homeschooling, and we'll see what they come back with. But the BT guy was so nice. He was an American guy and his accent was lovely. I love listening to different accents. and he heard the dogs barking. So once he gave me the update on what was happening with the internet, he went, right, now to more important things. What kind of dogs have you got? Now, anybody who asks about my dog is okay by me. So yeah, it was really, really good. To 1, Brooke is having her lunch. Abby's still busy and away doing maths, which is lovely to see. I have managed to do some laminating. Granny Annie got some new plastic canvas patterns that I downloaded and printed for her and laminated so that she doesn't spill stuff on them as she normally does. So that's all done, and I have emailed Nicola Sturgeon, so we'll see whether anyone gets back to us to be able to help us with our whole internet thing. So it's going not too bad today so far, apart from the fact that there's not really anything else I can do. So I have decided, normally what happens is I work away in my craft room through the day while the girls are at school. Then when they come in, I chat to them and get dinner sorted. So what I've decided to do is to sort the dinner while they're working away and I can't get into my craft room, so that when they finish school, I've got time to go and do some work in my craft room. So that's the plan. I will turn you around and let you see what I'm making tonight. So we're having sausage and mash. So I am making the Asda Welsh cheddar and smoked bacon sausages, which I can have on keto. The mash I'm not actually going to cook just now because that just goes in the microwave, but I got it out to show you. And then I'm just going to chop up some mushrooms, onion and pepper and roast that in the oven while the sausages are cooking. And Bob's your uncle. Oh, I've not got Brooke's dinner out, I better get that sorted. So Brooke will be having the tempura chicken mini fillets and some fries to go. So I'll get them in the oven at the same time. Abby is making lunch. Wait till you see what she's going to make. It's really cool. So at the moment she's opening the bacon, getting ready to fry up some bacon. And then I'll show you the next stage. Now for the smart part of the lunch. She has taken a wrap. She put one slit in it there. And I'll show you what she does next. There we go. Now this is the clever part. Now we do some foldy. Can you see? Right, so I folded that to there. That to there. And that to there. Oh, how good does that look? So it gets popped on the tray. Oh, I've got some cheese on it. And then it goes in the oven. And I'll show you what it looks like when it comes out. How good does that look? All the cheese is melted on top and inside, if you look at the layers. Oh, so good, so good. Right, so it's only 20 to 2, but I'm going to have my dinner just now. Oh, for goodness sake, Molly. Look at the state of that. I like to have my main meal at lunchtime when I'm keto. It just suits me better. And so I'm having my 2 sausages with some coleslaw, and then if I'm hungry later on at the back of 4, I'll either have a coffee with loads of cream, or maybe a wee snack of cheese, or a jelly with cream. I don't know, I'll wait and see, but this is what I'm having just now. Brooke has finished her work for the day. She just powered on through, got it all done, so I'm letting her have the rest of the day to herself because I'm not going to stress out. She's done the work that she was asked to do. She's done it to the best of her ability, and that's all I can ask for. Yay, that's homeschooling finished for Abby too. I get my room back. Look, a desk, woohoo! Look at Brooke. Brooke's turned her YouTube channel into a gaming channel and she looks like such a professional, doesn't she? So girls, first day of homeschooling over, what did you think?
Good. Boring.
Boring, but you think school's boring.
Because it is.
You did well. I think the big difference this time was your teachers actually were organised and put work up for you.
Yeah.
Whereas last year it was a nightmare because we didn't know what you were meant to be doing. Oh, Abby's now sitting drooling over Louis Tomlinson merchandise. Right, Abby, tell them what you've ordered.
A Louis Tomlinson mystery box.
A Louis Tomlinson mystery box. That sounds so cool. It's all handmade stuff. So when it comes, are you going to do an unboxing?
Yes,
Homeschooling might be over for the day, but no rest for poor Abby. She's hoovering for me. She's a good girl. That's why we've got that door shut and all the dogs in here, because they go ballistic at the hoover. Don't you? Abby's doing more cooking. Well, not cooking, but preparing. She is making herself a nice snack, a nice healthy snack. What? Let me see it. I don't know what you're laughing at, Abby. She's making herself a nice healthy snack of peppers with some soft cheese, and she's going to have that, wait a wee while, and then do some working out, aren't you? And then have a shower. So, yeah. Homeschooling hasn't stopped with school. Look at this. She's doing some home economics as well. If you're making sweet pepper poppers, you cut them in half and take out the seeds like that. Then you take some cream cheese with a teaspoon, pop it in the wee holy bit. Now Abby's just leaving her peppers like that just now for a snack, but if you're making the sweet pepper poppers, what you would do after that is wrap a bit of bacon around it and then pop it in the oven. Usually on 180 for maybe about 10 minutes or so, just till they're cooked to your liking. So look at that, a nice little healthy snack by Abby.
It's a first.
It's a first, yeah. No, you've got fruit there to make smoothies as well. Well, at least I managed to get something crafty done. I had all these bits of like animals, winter things cut out from my cricket, ready just to be glued onto things and stuck on the wall, so I've managed to do that. I think that's quite pretty looking. But that's it. There's no point in me starting anything else crafty. It's 3:30. I need to feed the dogs in half an hour, and yeah, so I'm not going to start anything right now. I'm going to catch up on some YouTube videos, watching some YouTube videos, because there's loads that I'm still meaning to watch that I'm so behind on. But obviously I can't watch YouTube through the day while they're homeschooling because they need the internet. I've not heard back from Nicola Sturgeon yet. I wonder how long that will take. Probably never.
Right, she was lying on one foot. I put the other foot down and then she just started doing this.
Oh.
Are you crying?
Oh, itchy bit. Look how fat you are, Willa.
Did you hear that?
Mm-hmm.
She's getting frustrated. Look. You think she can't get up?
You stuck. Like a tortoise on its back. Oh.
She's like, that was quite offensive.
Right, it is 5 to 4 and I'm a wee bit peckish. I'm not hungry, but I'm peckish, so I'm going to finish off my eating window with a little bag of these mini Cathedral City bites. I've never had them before. It's just cheddar cheese and there's 0 carbs in them. Wait, I'm going to open it. Oh look, it really is tiny little cheese bites and they're very tasty. Oh, I like them. Get quite a lot in the bag as well. 0 carbs, perfect snack for, oh, I've lost a bit under the microwave. Perfect snack for keto, yum yum. Talking about keto, I had a little weigh in this morning because it's my first full week back on keto, and usually I can feel a difference in the first week. Like usually I can feel that the bloating's gone down, my clothes are fitting a wee bit better. And I haven't felt that at all this week. So I decided to just have a little cheeky weigh in. And I was disappointed because I only lost £1. 1 measly little pound. Usually, first week back on keto, after eating all the carbs, it's at least £3. So I don't know what I've done wrong, but I'm not going to let it put me off. I'm going to carry on because I have been enjoying eating like this, so it won't put me off. I meant to say, if anybody noticed earlier or at any point that I wasn't wearing my wedding ring, it's not that I fell out with Jack. I haven't. Everything's fine. But I don't know if you can see, look, my finger's been getting really sore where my wedding ring's been. So I just took it off to give it a bit of a break. I don't know if it's because my hands were so swollen with putting the extra weight on, it was maybe rubbing a bit. So that is why if you spot me without my wedding ring, there's nothing wrong. It's just my finger's a bit sore. Right, so that's 4 o'clock. Is it time for someone's dinner? Is it? Is it time for someone's dinner? It's always time for Willa's dinner. Willa's always hungry. So yeah, I'm going to go feed the dogs now. I'm going to snack on my cheese while I do it. And that's going to be that. I think I'll just end the vlog here. Jack will be in about an hour. So in between feeding the dogs and Jack coming in, I'll probably edit this vlog. And that'll be me. Time to start it all over again tomorrow. I have to say I feel much better now that we've got the first day under our belt. Eh, Willa? It was definitely a lot less stressful than I expected because both schools had been really organised and put up the work that they needed to do. Both girls didn't complain, they just got stuck into it. The internet behaved as long as they were on it one at a time. And yeah, they got through it and they finished at a decent time, and I'm happy with that. I'm not going to force them to carry on working until school should be over, because as long as they get through the allocated work, I'm more than happy for them to chill out for the rest of the time after that. And poor Abby didn't chill out, she had to hoover. If you're in the same position as me and stressing out about homeschooling, please don't. Yeah, it's important that your children still get their education. It's important that you help them where you can, but we're not teachers at the end of the day. It's not our job. We're only there to support the kids with the work that the teachers give. So please, I'm so glad that I didn't stress out today. I think if I was as stressed today as I had been yesterday, it would have been a very different story. But the fact that I went in thinking I can only do my best has made it more relaxed and more successful, and I'm not dreading tomorrow now. Right, so I'm going to stop havering. I'm going to go, and I will see you in our next video. Thanks so much for watching. Please hit the thumbs up button if you've enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Thanks everyone. Bye.